Welcome back, you guys, and we are back with another video. So happy that you decided to stop by and listen to us today. So me and Ms. Johnson was just sitting over here. We was talking and we were just going over 2024 and the experience like a lot of people were having as far as missed opportunities. And we just said, why not? Let's just talk about it. You know, things that people can do and just some no-nos, you know, that we have experienced inside of the cleaning industry. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Do tell, do tell. I do want to say, first of all, I want to say, whatever did not work for you in 2024, let's not take that into 2025. Let it go, okay? You must come out of your shell and become a whole new business owner in 2025. So some of the things that through study and talking to a lot of our students, we've come across that a lot of people haven't been doing, cleaning business owners, the newbies haven't been doing. We got it written down right here. We're gonna go over it with you today, okay? So the very first thing we got on the list is ignoring networking opportunities. Yep, I can't stress it enough. You must network. So you can actually go on Alignable. You can go on Eventbrite, you can go in Facebook communities, and literally, I would say get your ass offline and get into the building and network with people. Like, you never know who you might meet. A lot of y'all cleaners are saying that you want to meet, oh, it ain't no good cleaners out there, or I can't find a good cleaning company. Well, I guarantee you the serious cleaning businesses are in those buildings. You see, all the bad cleaning businesses, they're not thinking about going to an event. That's probably why they're so damn bad, you know? But the people that are serious about, you know, growing their business and, you know, just bettering themselves, their mindsets, they're in those facilities, okay? So that is why you need to be there. You never know who you might meet.
I mean, I have to agree with you on that. Because it's so many opportunities in networking. Like, you gotta come out of your shell, like Ms. Johnson is saying. Like, you can come across your next VIP worker. Like, come on, y'all. Like, these you know, situations that you're put in, it does make you come out of your shell, and you're more talkative during the situation, and you learn what to say. You learn how to pay attention. You know how to shut up and just listen to the conversation, to be able to know what the trend is, to know what people are talking about. You might be able to learn something, become a student. A lot of people are so in the instance of saying, well, I know everything, there's nothing that I can learn. No, you have to become a student at some point, because it's certain things like technology changes, information changes too. And they may be able to put you up on some information. So
Right. It's power in being in the building, y'all. It's a different vibration when you in the building and actually networking. I had an issue with networking in the beginning. I still kind of do because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
But eventually, the more and more you go out there with your flyers, tell people who, get your hat. You see, we geared up. We gearing up for 2025. We're not playing no games with them, okay? I just ordered about 5,000 flyers. Listen, we got posters on the way. We not playing no games.
Okay, pins and all, y'all.
Literally. We taking it back to the old school. We getting out there in them streets. Y'all go see the video.
Right.
Okay?
Stay tuned.
Definitely network. Network with people. Explore more networking opportunities. Next,
we got focusing on the cleaning and not the client experience. Like, I can definitely vouch for a lot of students when they are so concentrated in the beginning on getting the client, right? They want to be able to have someone to clean like them, and they're worrying about the person messing up, and they're not even thinking about the client's experience. Like, their first experience is looking on your website. If you have a website that shows the first impression, why should I choose this person as a cleaning representative for my home? Like, they should go to your website and know exactly what you do. What are you cleaning? They should be able to trust you within your website, right? Also, just making sure when they call, answer, have a good response time with them. Because if people call you, they're contacting you for cleaning services and you don't respond to them, that's already like, well, this person don't want my money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they're not responding to me right now, how are they going to be when I'm trying to get my cleaning? Like, are they going to respond to me if something's wrong? Like, you can really lose out on a lot of clients that way.
Right.
Also, just taking a deep dive into their experience in receiving invoices, making sure they get their service agreement, letting them know that they are valued as a customer, letting them know their expectations, letting them know their boundaries. Like, it's just so much when it comes to clients. And also, if your client been with you for like the first month, they're going to the second month, show them their value. Say, man, listen, send them out an email, show them their loyalty for sticking around with you. And one of the things that you can do is you can say, you know what, if you refer somebody, I can provide you with 10% off on your next cleaning, like a loyalty program, like anything that you can provide to give them a good customer experience. Also, when it comes to payments, give them multiple options of payments. Don't just stick them with PayPal. They have them to do credit cards, have them to do PayPal, have them to do Square, have multiple options so that way they can pay for it. And just give them an option. Don't just restrict them and say, you know what, if you don't got this, then we don't want you. Like, give the customers a good experience. Leave them something when you're done with their cleaning. Leave them something in their home, whether it's a piece of chocolate, a thank you card. Like, be different. Be out of the box, you guys. Like, stop. It's important to get the money. Yes, because that's what we all want, right? But it's more so important about their experience of why they should choose you and why they should stay. A lot of people say, well, I want to be able to get the client and keep the client. This is how you can actually get the client and keep the client. Okay? Get the client, keep the client. You don't want the client to just come to you and be like, the experience was sucky because you didn't respond in a decent time. They had something going on. Maybe the cleaner forgot to take the trash out. Maybe the cleaner forgot to wipe off a window, and you're taking 24 to 48 hours to get back with them. Your response times to be just like that. Have some type of systems in place so people can respond. So that way it's not like a long waited out session. Because that's very important. Communication is very, very important.
Very important, yes. I couldn't have said it better enough. Experience, you guys.
Right.
Pay attention to your competitors. Pay attention to what they're doing, but not only what they're doing, pay attention to what they're not doing.
Exactly.
Okay, so literally you can hire your competitors, your top competitor, to come over your home and clean your home.
That's
and
true.
Just pay attention to the client experience. And this is how we step outside of the box. We say, okay, so you know what? They didn't do this. I would have tweaked this a little bit more different. Let me tweak it a little bit over here where I'm at. You understand? And then create your own thing. But it's all about the client experience. We have clients that when we onboard them, we give them a phone call, like our VA calls them and she has this little script that she says, and then she starts the onboarding process, and then it's just our system that we created. When we do our surveys, because we have to do like bi-weekly surveys, they're like, man, my client experience is 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
You guys knock it out the park.
Right.
Whenever my Airbnb needs to be turned, you guys are there. You guys make a way. If there's no cleaner, y'all will figure that shit out.
Right.
Like, I like you guys. The experience is 10 out of 10.
Communication on I'm always checking up on the cleaning services. Hey, is there something wrong? Can we fix anything? Like, what is your feedback?
Right. And then nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a perfect cleaning company. You gonna fuck up sometime, okay?
Right.
But what I'm saying is, overall, make sure your experience is just be wowing. A lot of cleaning companies, they forget all about the client experience. How was their experience from when they saw your website? Did your website look like crap when they went on there? Your website is like a storefront. Right. Imagine if you went to a store and it was trash all outside of the store. There's people outside smoking and stuff, and you were like, what's going on here? Right?
You wouldn't want to shop there.
You really wouldn't trust the store. So that's how I look at our cleaning company website. That's like a storefront for your clients. That's the first impression they have.
Right.
Your Google reviews. If I'm in a whole new city and I'm looking for somebody to clean my house, I'm in Miami somewhere, the first place I'm going is Google. I'm checking the reviews. Make sure your reviews are good and you don't have a 2 and a 3 reviews up there. Like, you got to beef that up a little bit. It's all about my experience when I went to search for you. When I called you, did you answer the phone? A lot of clients say, man, you was the first one to answer the phone.
Yeah.
Like everybody else, I called 10 other companies, voicemail.
Leaving them customers on red.
Picked up.
Don't leave them customers on red, y'all. They hit you up for a cleaning evaluation or a cleaning quote. Don't leave them people on red, because you could have definitely got a client out of them. Yeah. And they would not have been just a one-time client. They could have been a returning client. Like, it's so imperative over the information.
So moving right along, we got not using contracts for your subcontractors.
Say it ain't so. Tell them why. Go ahead.
There's a lot of people onboarding subcontractors. I don't know how you're doing this now. I actually know why it's happening. It's happening because you're frantic and you're looking for someone to fulfill a contract right away. And your onboarding process is really just grabbing whoever has 2 arms and 2 legs and a beating heart rate
to fulfill the position
and throwing them in there. That's exactly what's happening. And you're skipping a lot of things. You might have said, here, fill out this W-9 form. Don't worry about the insurance and stuff right now. And boom, go. But the service agreement is so important. I can't stress that part either enough. You have to make sure that they're filling out this service agreement so that the expectations of the scope of work is down. So you can, if they ever want to know anything about payment or anything about you guys' agreement, we can always revert back to the service agreement. This is what you agreed to do. We're subbing this building out. You're going to clean it 5 days out the week. If you can't make it, in some situations, some people will charge their subcontractors if they don't clean on the day that they're supposed to clean. That might be in your service agreement. If they skip a day, they might get charged for that. You understand? If their insurance lapse, that might be a fee. If you're charging for that type of stuff, it needs to be stated in the service agreement, and you guys need to talk about that stuff up front before the work even starts. Right. Okay? Because remember, we're running businesses. We're not running hustles no more. Right. A lot of us are really good hustlers, and we just jumped into this business. I know I was. And I just jumped on into the business, and then I had to slow down and say, okay, well, I'm running a business, so I got to get the paperwork right. You understand? Absolutely. But yeah, definitely use a contract use a service agreement, a contract, whatever you want to call it, with your subcontractors, okay?
Please, and don't forget, y'all, please don't forget. The next one is not creating a strong online presence. So many people, oh my gosh, that we have talked to, they say, well, you know what? I really don't have to show an online presence because all of my people that I get, they're from word of mouth. But just think about all the money that you could have gotten if you would have used your online presence, like in having a strong online presence. Just because of word of mouth, you may have gotten maybe 5 to 10 sales. But if you would have used your online presence, you probably would have got 100, or you probably would have got 50. Who knows? But you're able to outreach more people when you have an online presence. So you want to be everywhere. So that way it creates the opportunity for people, for them to know you and for you to stay top of mind for them. Just think about it. You guys may have gone to Victoria's Secret. You guys may have gone to Bath and Body Works, and I know they good for it. You know what I'm saying? Around the holiday time, summertime, they have so many remarketing events where they're always sending these emails out.
Like the lady that just knocked on my office door. Let me show you this thing here.
Oh yeah.
They not playing no games with us, right?
Right. It is just like so important. Are you gonna, let me see.
Listen, no lie. Little Korean lady came up in here. I don't know who let her up in here. She was just in there talking to my son. I'm like, who in the hallway? Right. And she got these right here. And she wanted to know if she could put it up in our window for these events. Have y'all ever seen these events? These flyers be everywhere in Savannah. Little old lady, she about in her 50s. She got a whole box of them, passing them around and taping them up on the stores out here, on the buildings. She asks, and then she posts her stuff up. Right. Go up online and hit that website if you want. Her pixel is going to track her. It's going to track you all over the place. Right. Okay. All their ads for this. It's called, I don't know, Shin Yun. I'm advertising for them now. But yes, man, they're serious when it comes to online presence. They are serious.
Right.
Literally so basically all we're saying is just put your shit out there. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Alignable, everywhere. Put your business out there. You can't be scared. Get posters, flyers, and then take over online, put all your stuff all over.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah. All right. So what's the next one?
Let me see. We got, last but not least, not tracking client information.
That is a huge one, you guys. Like, not tracking the client's information. You need to document everything. You understand? Document everything from their website. As soon as they come in, if they're making a booking, like, that's the whole point of a pipeline. The pipeline shows what process or what status they're in. So if they're coming in, they're asking for a quote, right? So now they're in that pipeline of quote. They requested a quote, right? So now you know if this person has received a quote, you put them over here for quote sent, whatever it is. If they have not received a quote, you know if they're still in that pile for request a quote, you know, okay, nobody got back to this person. They're left on red. So it's like, well, dang, okay. Now, if they did get the quote, now you go on to the next part of, okay, if they accepted it, now we go to, now a service agreement has to go out, okay? We got to start at the walkthrough, of course. I skipped that, but you started a walkthrough. And be able to negotiate some type of pricing. Can we come through a walkthrough and see exactly what's going on? If we can go to the house and, you know, we ask those questions for them, you know, just to get a good understanding of, okay, what you got going on in your house. When's the last time you had a cleaner? Do you have pets? All the information that you can get off the telephone is great. Because if you don't want to go and do a walkthrough and those questions can help you out, the best for you. Because I ain't even gonna lie, when we do walkthroughs, they take out a lot of time, right? And it sucks if you do those walkthroughs and the person doesn't go with you. So you want to try to get as much information from them as possible and try to seal the deal so they don't kind of walk away.
Right.
So just tracking their information to know who it is, where they came from. And that's like one of those things that you can put on your website, the lead capture, to find out their name, their email, their phone number. Like all of this stuff you have to track, because why? You can remarket back to them. You can remarket back to them. You want to know what's going on.
Not only that, but it also will help you guys build trust. You know, so you ever shop with somebody and let's say you return back to them 3 months down the line and they don't remember who the hell you are. You might feel away, especially if you really like their service, you know. Now imagine if you shop with someone one time and then you came back 3 months later and they say, hey, Katrina, how you doing? How are the kids? How's the cleaning business? I'm like, damn, you remember me? I feel special. You guys really care, huh? But what it really is you got that CRM program together and you got all of their data right down there. So when they call, you knew who it was. You remember what type of clean you did. You remember what her issue was with her kids running around and all that. Everything is right there in the system. Okay? So that's really like that's one of the biggest things right there, man.
It is.
It helps build trust when you track the data of your clients.
I love it. I would not track the data like I would, you know, because it's very beneficial for you and your company to know, like I said, you know, the pipeline where they're at, because you don't want to leave someone's, like, it goes back to the client experience. Knowing the client's information, it takes you back to the client experience and just knowing where they're at, what they're doing, because it's going to make them want to come back and be like, you know what? I really like them. You know, they showed up on time. They told me that they were going to come before they even showed up. Right. They sent me a reminder email because I'm so busy. I actually forgot, you know, and I could have been out somewhere. Like, how many times have you, because I know in instances, on some cases, when people book online, we go to clean their house and, oh my gosh, I forgot. They're out doing something. And then we have to pay an inconvenience fee to our workers because now the people are not there. And it just could have been communicated, and we could have interacted that with the client experience and letting them know, hey, listen, we're on the way. And the client could have responded and said, hey, listen, I'm not going to be here at this time. Can we reschedule this because I have something to do? People busy. They got stuff going on. They're not going to remember. Sometimes they have a cleaning. Sometimes they might remember. Sometimes they may not. But you want to make sure that you give them a good client experience and track their information. So you can know where they're coming from, whether they came from YouTube, where they came from Google, wherever they came from. So once you go to marketing and advertising, you will know where to pitch your money at. So that way you're not just spending blank money, okay?
All right. So this includes our video. I hope you guys were able to get a little value from it. And if you want, leave some comments down below and let us know some no-nos for 2025. What are you not going to be doing that you did in 2024 that you ain't going to be doing in 2025? We want to hear about it. Leave them down in the comments. Make sure you like. Make sure you hit that little button. The little button, what is it?
Like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, and put that, push that. Oh, Lord, Jesus. hit that push notification so that way when we drop a new video, any type of content, you will get notified, okay? Another thing, you guys, we just started up our new community, okay?
Yes.
And it's only $15
a month.
Like, straight up. Like, y'all, stop playing with me. Like, y'all been complaining. Because we understand, like, you don't want to...
We understand money funny.
Right.
And we also understand that people, it might not be the money. It might just be the trust.
That's
you know
true,
what I'm saying? Like, some people you just have to gain their trust. And they have to understand that this community is very valuable. Very, very valuable. We got courses in the community. I go live in the community Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. We're going to be doing challenges. We're going to be giving away prizes. We got some surprises coming.
Yeah. And you know what? I was thinking about that. I know people are going to be like, well, can we do a repeat? No, we ain't doing no recordings for you to go back and look at it. I wish we would, but see, you got to be prepared, and your energy attracts your income. So if you missed the call, then that's you, because you supposed to be up and ready, right? Let's get it, y'all. Please understand. Hey, we own it for 2025. So we want you to step it up, because we done stepped up, and we're going to hold you accountable. I'm just ready for this new experience in our community, because we are really trying to help people out. Like, it's not like we didn't before, but we just got a different train of thought nowadays. It's just like, we got to be able to make a lot of millionaires, man. We on the grind. On the grind.
Right, that's right. So we want to see you in our community. Click that. I know I got a link somewhere around here in the comments. I'm going to have a link in the comments. Click on it. Join our community. I want to see you in there. And when you get in there, don't be shy. Introduce yourself once you enter the community, okay? Because as soon as my new members come in, I usually come in and I'll say something to you. And that's not AI. It's actually me.
And listen, when y'all come in this community, read. Okay, read. Okay, reading is, listen to me. Listen, get closer to the thing now. Read. Okay,
read is fundamental.
Read, because let me tell you something. We're gonna spot out them bad habits that y'all got, because we have already spotted out a couple of things with a couple of people already. It's not a lot going on in our community. The first thing you have to do is download your picture. If you don't know how to do it, let us know. Okay? It's a couple of steps. All right? Let us know.
But yeah, we want to see you in the community. It's $15. It's the price of Netflix. The price so low, you can't say no. Okay?
That's right, y'all.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all in the next video. We out of here. Peace.